Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is highly requested. We are going to be doing a what sold video. This video is going to be a little bit different from the previous what sold videos that I've done. I am going to share with you guys what has sold, some of the things that have sold for the month of April for me, and we are currently at April 23rd right now, so we have 1 week left in the month. So I am going to share with you, I have 3 Depop sales, I think, 1 Mercari sale. I've cherry-picked 25 Poshmark sales to share with you, and then I'm going to share with you some eBay sales. I'm not sure how many eBay sales I'm going to share with you, depending on how long this video is at that point, but I would say for sure eBay has been my best performing platform so far this month. eBay and Poshmark have completely matched listing wise. I've been cross-listing every single thing from Poshmark to eBay basically instantaneously, the same day it gets listed or the next day, 24 hours after it's been listed on Poshmark, it will be listed to eBay. I've also been heavily cross-listing to Mercari and Depop. Like I said, I had luck with 1 Mercari sale so far this month, and then I had 3 Depop sales. Poshmark, in my history of Poshmark, this was an abnormally low April. Abnormally low so far. Hopefully we can turn that around. We still have 7 days left, and as we resellers well know, you can have a few days with horrible sales or even no sales, and then one day magically your closet wakes up, or the algorithm picks your closet back up, or whatever you think happens. I'm not sure what I think happens, and then things can turn around, so hopefully that happens for me. I have been watching a few other people's what sold videos, and it looks like their Poshmarks are just fine, so I'm glad it's not seeming to be an everyone problem, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyways, I would say 95% of these items are bins items, maybe even 99%. I will be sure to let you guys know, oh, this came from a regular store and I paid this much for it if it didn't come from the bins, but if it came from the bins, I'm paying $1.69 a pound. So first we're going to start with Mercari, and if you are new here, hi, welcome. I will put a photo on the screen here of the item that I'm talking about so we can see it as I'm talking about it, in case I either 1, didn't show it in a haul, or 2, you might have missed the haul. Speaking of my hauls, you can find, I'll tag it, I don't know which side's gonna pop up on. I will tag all my haul videos, so if you're interested in something like that, you can go watch them. That's a lot of the content that I post, is thrifting hauls and bins hauls in particular. So if you are interested in that, like I said, it will be linked somewhere up here. First, we're gonna start with Mercari, because like I said, I only had 1 Mercari sale. So I will read the titles as well so you can get an idea of the keywords, and I will tell you how much the item sold for and how much I will make after the fees on the platform. So first was this so this is Mercari, and maybe I'll put like something down here so we can tell which platform I'm talking about and you don't have to remember all the time. So my only sale on Mercari this month so far has been this Becca Swim vintage Y2K handkerchief halter wireless bikini top, red paisley, size small. So that was the title I used. It sold for $25, and I'll make something after fees. It doesn't say here on the screen. Probably I'll get $18 to $20 for that. That came from the bins, and like I said, that was a Mercari sale. Next, we're gonna go to Depop. I have 3 Depop sales to share with you so far. First, I sold this TCU vintage collegiate graphic Fear Nothing t-shirt in black, size extra large. It sold for $20, and I'll make $16.64. Then I sold a vintage Y2K ditzy floral micro handkerchief pull-on skirt in pink. It sold for $24, and I will make $18. And my last sale so far for Depop this month was a pair of vintage splash Y2K wooden look platform heel sandals. They sold for $40, and I will make $33. Now we're going to move on to Poshmark, and like I said, I think I'm going to share 25 Poshmark sales with you guys. And I just went through and picked the ones that I thought were most interesting, but I will put right here on the screen the range of prices that my sales have been so far on Poshmark. I don't remember the highest. I want to say it was like 200, but I think the lowest was 10. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, I only sell high dollar things. These are just things that were like interesting to me for some reason. Definitely had some lower dollar sales. I just don't want to go through every single sale because this video will be 2 million years long. So Sorry guys, my camera cut off. But now we're going to start talking about some of the Poshmark sales I've had for April. First, Sun Valley Vintage Ski Resort crew neck sweatshirt in red, Sun Graphic, size extra large. It sold for $40 and I'll make $29. Then I sold these Alpenrock Sloan skinny pants in black, pre-ski, size extra small. They sold for $71 and I'll make $54. My next Poshmark sale is this Northern Isles vintage wishbone dog fall sweater, crew neck, size large in red. It sold for $32 and I will make $25. Then I sold some long tall Sally dark wash straight leg jeans, size 6. They sold for $40 and I will make $32. Then I sold some Lululemon speed up shorts in alarming ombre, size 6. They sold for $23 and I will make $16. I got a 5 star with a nice little love note on those, so thank you. Next was an exciting sale. Go Silk Vintage Beard Off Goodman Silk Trench Coat Travel Wear 80s Cream, size 2. Sold for $100 and I will make $80. I also got 5 stars for that, so that's always good. Next, I sold some Abercrombie & Fitch, the High Rise Dad Short Cut Off Denim Shorts, Light Wash, $8.29. They sold for $17 and I will make $13. Then I sold some Aviator Nation glider stripe sweatpants in gray, size extra large. These sold for like more than half off, but I got a 5 star. They sold for $65 and I'll make $52. And these came from a regular Goodwill. I believe these were $7.99 if I'm not mistaken. I think so. So that's a great sale. Next, I sold a Patagonia women's down sweater puffer jacket in sky blue, size large. This sold for $50 and I'll make $40, even though this had like severe staining, and I mean like down the whole sleeve and then like some of the part of the back, like not up to the shoulder, but like right from here under down to like the end of the jacket. It was stained a slightly different color, and also it almost felt like, not that it was lacquered, but it felt like the stain was like some sort of paint. I don't know, paint. I don't know how to describe it, but it made the material, the outer material, just feel slightly different. I washed it twice and it didn't change anything. And I noted that in the description. And this still sold for $50 and I will make $40. So I pick up Patagonia in mostly any condition, really. Certain Patagonia. I would not pick up like a regular cotton t-shirt in any condition, but I have picked up a merino wool t-shirt that's like, I think it's, oh no, I've listed it already. I was gonna say, I think it's on the rolling rack for me to show you guys in the next haul, but I already listed it. But it has holes, it has seen some wear, it has had a life, but I feel like somebody will still buy it. Anyways, next Poshmark sale, Free People. I don't know why I put that. Oh, hold on, I got a notification. Let me swipe that away. Free People dresses. I don't know. I need to read. Free People meant Free People dress, Adele slip dress in rose, Valentine's dress, which I must have found it around Valentine's Day or coming up to it. New, size small. It sold for $58 and I'll make $46. That was a bins find and it was new with tags. And I got a nice little love note, so that's nice. I always like when people like the things they buy for me. And on Poshmark, I sold this vintage handmade lap quilt, toddler quilts, scalloped trim, 24 by 24. This was just a little, 24 by 24 quilt, basically. I mean, you'll see it on the screen. I called it a lap quilt and a toddler quilt. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of it really was, if it was one of those things for real, or somebody was just like practicing and going to make a big quilt. I have no idea. But it sold for $24 and I'll make $17, and that is something that at my bins is considered a linen because it is bedding and you pay linen prices, which is 49 cents a pound, so I paid basically nothing for that, and I make $17, so that's a win. Then I sold a N'est Pas, I think that's how you say it. I'll put it on the screen and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, please. Vintage crochet collar blouse in white button down, new with tags. This sold for $31 and I'll make $24. Then I sold a vintage Harley Davidson Arkansas 90s single stitch tie-dye eagle graphic extra large, so I didn't even have enough characters to put size, but I do like to put the size in the title if I can fit it. It sold for $40 and I'll make $32. Then I sold this Hermes Rose de Vents square silk scarf in rose pale citron, new with tags. It sold for $250 and I'll make $200. And if you didn't see it already, I found this at the regular Goodwill and it was $4.99. I will put a clip in and I will link the video, so if you want to see it, you can go watch. I had a really great thrift day that day, and this was obviously one of those things that I found. If I didn't say already, it sold for $250 and I'll make $200. I think I had it posted for closer to $400, and somebody came in with this offer, and I of course said yes. Next, I sold an Arc'teryx Lyra short skirt in black, size large. It sold for $30 and I'll make $24. Then I sold a Free People full sweep trench coat, classic trench coat, size small. It sold for $55 and I'll make $44. Next, I sold these Patagonia blue-footed booby printed baggies, size M. They sold for $30 and I'll make $24. And thank you to everyone who commented on that haul video, letting me know what type of bird they were, because I did not know, and it definitely, I'm sure, helped them to sell. Then I sold this vintage Japanese kimono in purple floral. It sold for $70 and I'll make $53. This was so pretty, so well made, such high quality. Like a really heavy material too. It was, kimono was much heavier than the ones I typically find. So glad it sold for $70. $70 was my full asking price, so we love a full price sale. Then I sold these Prada polarized sunglasses, PR01OS conceptual style number in brown with case. They sold for $40 and I'll make $32. These were also a bins find. And this Oscar de la Renta vintage union made metallic shimmer skirt, maxi ball skirt, 8 sold. It sold for $36 and I'll make $26. This was a really pretty, just fancy skirt. Sold this Love and Lemons Dolls Kill, because this Love and Lemons dress in particular was sold on Dolls Kill. And for those who might not know, Dolls Kill is kind of like Revolve, but like kind of like Hot Topic vibes. Like, it's for the alternative people. Anyway, so I was sure to put that in the title. Love and Lemons Dolls Kill Rosemary mini dress in purple velvet medium. This was new with tags, but for some reason I didn't fit new with tags in the title. It sold for $80 and I'll make $61, and this was also a bins find. And I sold a Rails Careen grapefruit citrus wrap ruffled dress, size extra small. It sold for $34 and I will make $25. Then a really cute bundle sold, 6 little kids things. I'll try to fit them all on the screen here. Maybe I'll have to put 3 at a time. First, a vintage 80s transportation knit kid sweater. Little Ralph Lauren Little Boys plaid button-up, Janie and Jack preppy nautical chino shorts. So that's the first of 3 items, and then these also sold with those 3 items. Puma Kids Tank active top in gray, size 4T, Baby Gap reversible puffer Sherpa jacket, size 2 years, and Zara Kids military liner jacket in green, size 4 to 5 years. So those 6 items sold, well, I don't know what exactly they sold for, but I will make $48 after Poshmark fees. So we love a cute little bundle. And that is it for the Poshmark sales that I'm going to share with you guys. Now we're going to move into eBay. Okay, let me just get my eBay stuff up and then we will talk about some eBay sales. I had some actually really exciting eBay sales this month, and I thought about making just a what sold on eBay video, but I knew I could already see the comments. We want to see, you know, what sold everywhere else, or if you sold anything anywhere else. So I decided to sprinkle in, you know, some Poshmark sales at least, but by far eBay has been my baby this month. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it. Find where the month starts. Here we go. And somewhere here on the screen, I will share with you guys to date how many sales I've had on each platform so far this month, right here somewhere. Like I said, we have 1 week still left in the month, so hopefully we can bump those numbers up a little bit at least. I'm not going to share with you every single eBay sale either. I'm just going to share with you some of them, and I will also put here on the screen my high and low for eBay, so we are just transparent about this is the lowest sale I've had and this is the highest sale I've had. We're just going to talk about some of them. First one we're going to talk about, Polo Ralph Lauren Vintage Plaid Corduroy Pants, Green Blue Check Plaid, size 36-36. They sold for $50 and I will make $41, and I promote every item on eBay, but I don't promote it like what they suggest, like the 11 or 12% they normally suggest. It's usually promote things at 3 to 5%. So the first time the items are listed, they get listed at 3%. Then when I list them again after we do sell similar, they get listed at 4%. And then when they're listed again, they get listed at 5%, and then it starts over again. 3%, 4%, 5%. That's just how I've been doing it. I don't know. These are fun. Mud Vintage 90s Flare Jeans Bleach Dye Gem Pocket size 11. They sold for $36 and I will make $29. Next, I sold an Olympic item, Polo Ralph Lauren Olympic Team USA 2020 Paralympic Sweater Knit Wool size large. It sold for $40 and I'll make $32. And the Paralympic polo sweater was sold via promoted listing. Next, I sold a Moschino Cheap and Chic Dark Academia Plaid Skirt Schoolgirl Pencil Skirt size 6. It sold for $30 and I'll make $24. This is so cute. Harley Davidson Vintage 80s Toddler Graphic Single Stitch Flaming Eagle Tee. It sold for $29 and I'll make $22. Then I sold Free People Movement Next Round shorts in black, size extra small. I'm kind of surprised these sold on eBay because I did have these listed on Poshmark for a pretty long time, and I feel like these were kind of a popular style. They sold for $35 and I will make $28. And this item is right on trend with the style that's going on right now. J. Jill Vintage Velvet Corduroy Waistcoat in Midnight size large. So this was just a cute little J. Jill vest. It sold for $30 and I'll make $24. Usually I steer clear of J. Jill unless it's like a really substantial piece, or it's new, or it's linen, or it's silk, or J. Jill is not, she's not my girl usually. So I was so happy to see that sell so fast too. That did not sell through promoted listing and I got a positive feedback for that. So we love that. Next sale I'm going to share with you guys, Vintage Leather Hot Shorts. Short shorts in black, fully lined, size small. These sold via promoted listing. I got a note from the buyer that said, "Hi, I really need these ASAP for Coachella next weekend to make sure they fit beforehand. The last pair I got did not. So if you could ship as soon as you can, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so, so, so much." They paid full price, $129.99, and I will make $105. So I hope they got to wear them to Coachella. I hope they look super cute. They didn't leave me any feedback, so I'm not sure, but I hope that they worked out for them. Next, I sold a Quicksilver Vintage 90s Single Stitch Graphics t-shirt, size medium, USA made. It sold for $25. This sold via promoted listing, and I will make $19.12. Next, I sold a cute little Kate Spade mini Macy bag in pink Safano leather crossbody. This had some like jean, color transfer on the back of it from like some denim, you know, like darkening on the back side, but it still sold for $40 and I'll make $32, and that was a bins find. So cute. Janie and Jack Nautical Anchor crew neck sweatshirt in cream, size 3. That sold via promoted listing and it sold for $25 and I'll make $19. Then a Ralph Lauren Silk Blend 3-button blazer sports jacket in ink, size 10 sold. It sold for $45 and I will make $36. Fun. Splash Vintage 90s platform snake print sandals in pink and black. They sold for $41 and I will make $34. This was a great sale. This was a set that I found at a regular Goodwill, and I believe it was $14.99 for the set. They sold them together. This is the Eberge Harper linen crop top and Nelly linen skirt set, size medium. It sold for $100 and I'll make $78. And that one did sell via promoted listing. Then I sold these Maria, I think that's how you say it. I'll put it on the screen. High-rise baggy straight jeans in a crew white, size extra small. These sold for $100 and I will make $85. A super cute vintage varsity number 55 sweater knit toddler size 2T sold. It sold for $15 and I will make $10. This was a fun sale too. Betsy Johnson vintage clear PVC tote bag with candy logo liner. This was a $50 sale and I will make $40. Then I sold a Carhartt vintage USA made Talon zipper Realtree camo jacket full zip XLT. This Jack actually found at a regular Goodwill. It was $12.99 and it sold for $119 and I will make $102. Next, I sold another item from the really lucky thrift haul that I had. Osake, I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. I'll put that here on the screen too. If I'm not saying it right, please correct me. Boxy fit, oversized, disappearing checkered button-up print in charcoal, size 2. It sold for $40 and I will make $33. Oh, this is so pretty. Vintage 60s watercolor floral circle skirt pleated mini dress. This sold for $36 and I'll make $28. And that sold via promoted listing. Next, I sold these Madden NYC vintage 90s Steve Madden vault platform sandals in black, size 8.5. They sold via promoted listing for $41 and I will make $33. Then this absolutely stunning Seton Enterprises 1960s heavily floral beaded crochet swing skirt dress, size 8, sold via promoted listings for $270 and I will make $213. And this was indeed a bins find. I'm so glad that she is off to her new home finally, like so glad. Can't believe like things like that literally like are at the bins. Like, and to me, why did not everybody fight over that dress? Like, it was just in the bin from the day before. Like, I just blows my mind. And I love that part of what I do. I love finding things like that are like, at this point, like one of a kind in my opinion, and finding them a new home. Next, I sold these Banana Republic men's leather slip-on resort sandals in brown and black, size 9. They sold for $30 and I will make $24. Then a Vince satin slip-on midi skirt in champagne, size medium, sold. It sold for $70 and I will make $58. Then the Sweater Loft vintage laced collar cat knit sweater short puff sleeve, size medium, sold. It sold via promoted listing for $28 and I will make $20. This is so cute. Mr. Hank vintage cottage core patchwork 70s floral maxi moody floral skirt, sold for $40 and I will make $32. Then I sold a Polo Ralph Lauren vintage 90s striped color block rugby polo, primary color, size large. This one was like really lived in. It had lots of like wear marks, holes in the fabric from just being worn. It sold for $40 and I'll make $32. Then I sold some vintage Levi's vintage 509 orange tab, straight leg, dark wash, denim jeans, long legs. Long legs is definitely a key word that I like to put with jeans that have, or pants that have considerably long inseams or length, especially if the tag doesn't say like long or tall or, you know, something to that effect. I feel like those are key terms that people definitely seek out. These sold for $40 and I will make $33. This Lance Original 1950s gingham button dress in blue, size extra small. It sold for $40 and I will make $31. That one had a lot of attention on eBay for quite a long time before somebody actually, you know, made the purchase. Then I sold these Doc Martens Blair Slide sandals in black, size 8. I think I had said in the haul where I showed you guys these that I was going to keep them for myself maybe. I changed my mind and I kept the ones that I already had, but these sold for 40 and I'll make 36. And those sold via promoted listing. And the last eBay sale I'm going to share with you guys is this vintage patchwork maxi skirt Ditzy micro floral wrap gingham skirt, the one that I just recently showed you that has the cat on the reverse side. It sold for 30 and I will make 24. That's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it helped. Maybe just gives a little context as to what another reseller is selling currently in this month, what's selling for me. If I haven't already, I will put here on the screen how many sales I've had so far for each platform. Obviously, if you can remember off the top of my head, I have had 1 Mercari sale and 3 Depop sales. Other than that, I don't know how many eBay and Poshmark sales I've had, but I'll put that on the screen. But now I need to get filming a haul video for you guys because I have this, all that rolling rack right there. Oh, and that. Let me put you back down, to do a haul, and then I have to get all that listed, so I have to go now. If you took the time to watch this video, I so appreciate it, and if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. See you next time, friends. Bye.